Hello, my name's John, this is my Genestealer Horde Base, and you're watching Wargames, Models, and Other Hobbies. Hello and welcome back to another video. I thought I'd do a quick update, as in yesterday's video you would have seen me starting to put this Genestealer Horde Base together. The whole reason why I wanted to do it is to have a diorama made up of various miniatures that stand in for a larger miniature. In this case, a horde of Genestealers to stand in for a Carnifex. Now, yesterday I finished filming, but I carried on doing a bit of making, and all I want to do is run through the things that I've done to this so you can kind of get an idea of the direction which it's going. So just starting with the main base, you'll see that I've added a selection of little skulls, as well as swapped over a hand of one of the Genestealers here, added some styrene strip and a few other pieces, and all of these are there to hold the subassemblies in place before I paint it. So at the moment this Genestealer here is the easiest subassembly. I've changed the hand on it to take the Terminator head off, but that now just slots in place just there. So there's skulls all around this one's feet, so I thought, oh, I'd add more skulls. Kind of blends that in nicely, and when I come to painting this I can just take this off. So really happy with the way that that one turned out. It's not a method to hold it really fast. If I kind of turn it over and shake it, it'll fall out. So it's only there to hold it roughly in place until I've painted it, and then I can glue them when everything's done. So that one is that side. I've also added a few extra pieces of exploding masonry from the Genestealer coming out of the wall there. When it first came out, I wasn't sure if I liked this one or not because it came out of the floor, but when you position it on a wall, I really like the way that it comes out. Now, let's just move this to one side. The next subassembly wasn't originally going to be a subassembly. So we have the Genestealer crawling down the pillar, and then I put together this Genestealer running along. And then I thought, actually, making them as a single piece that goes into the model as a subassembly is going to make painting a lot easier. So, piece of styrene that fits onto the base, a few little details on the bottom. This section here is from a broken one of these that I had, so it kind of mirrors the look of the object. And then let's just take that little subassembly off while I do this. That slots into the styrene strip. There we go. And clips in place. Again, it's only a temporary, so it won't hold if I move it around too much. But then if I put the other one in, you'll kind of get an idea of the direction this is taking with that horde of Genestealers running down a corridor. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way that this is turning out. I have a few ideas for other horde bases, and I'd like to think I'd get this one finished before I started other ones, but if you're familiar with the channel, you'll know I'll start projects whenever. But this is almost at a stage where I can start painting it. I've come up with a few ideas for Imperial Guard and some Space Marines, but if you've got any ideas for Horde bases for Warhammer 40,000, please drop it in the comments, let me know. If you haven't checked out the video of me starting to make this, I'll leave a link in the description. But for now, all I can say is thank you so much for tuning in. My name's John, and you're watching Wargames, Models, and Other Hobbies.